Hey everybody, welcome to Marvel Champions Monthly. This is KennedyHawk. Today I'm going to build the deck that Crimson and I built live in episode 8 of our podcast, Marvel Champions Monthly. You can check us out on iTunes or Podbean or whatever, but for fun today, you guys are going to see me play the Leadership Iron Man deck that we built, and I am sure it's going to go well. So, first things first, we're going to include Iron Man in our deck, quite obviously. There's a link to this deck down in the comments section on YouTube, or the description section, so if you want to test this deck out, that's where to go. We have several allies. We included Mockingbird and Nick Fury, but not Lockjaw, so I'll get those guys over there. We definitely included Maria Hill and Hawkeye. We did not include Vision. We did include Squirrel Girl and Wonder Man, and not Falcon, because we think Iron Man's going to be able to do enough thwarting for us, and this is just going to, I mean, it would, I guess, perpetuate if we had a lot of lightning bolts for the Pulsar Blast, but we didn't end up with a ton. Yeah, so the goal of the deck kind of is to stay in Tony Stark mode, play a bunch of allies while you're pumping out your upgrades, and then flip before it becomes too late. So I'm going to get rid of these Get Readies. We are going to include all 3 copies of Make the Call, because we want to keep bringing those allies back. We included, I think it was 2 copies, just making sure. Yep, 2 copies of Lead from the Front. It has an energy resource, so good for Iron Man, and we should have lots of economy to play it. We didn't include any strength by numbers, in numbers. I can do math. No morale boosts. No Avengers Assembles, because honestly, most of our allies are S.H.I.E.L.D. characters. I conned us into running 2 copies of Inspired, because I just love that card. We did not run any Quinjets for same reason as Avengers Assembled. We don't have a ton of allies. We did not run a Triskelion. And we ran 2 Power of Leaderships. So it looks like we're missing 10 more basic cards. We had a big long discussion on Avengers Mansion and Helicarrier, and I think we both settled on 1. No Avengers Tower, yes to all the monies we can get. We did not run Tenacity, even though I'm kind of becoming a fan of it. We did not run First Aid, even though this is a leadership deck, so we must have been drunk when we were making this or something. We did run a copy of Downtime and 1 copy of Endurance. And I think we up to 37. We're pretty close. We kept 1 copy of Enhanced Awareness, which I think is a good call. You know what? I think I was off. I think we did keep 3 copies of Morale Boost. We talked about keeping... Group all those guys up. We talked about keeping not Morale Boost, but we wanted to feature new cards, and Morale Boost just makes Iron Man really, really good with his 2 thwart. So we ended up with 41 cards. Once we lose a couple times, we'll probably eliminate a card, but for now we're going to start with that. And we are going to play against Rhino on Expert Mode with a mess of things per Crimson's suggestion, because he thinks that that can be one of the harder sets in the new Green Goblin setup, and I'm inclined to agree. So we're shuffling things up. We're going to go to 9 hit points. We'll bring some Tough and Stunned and Confused tokens down, although I don't think we'll need any Confused ones. And before I shuffled that, I probably should have grabbed Breakin' and Taken, because Rhino's going to start with that bad boy in play. Let's move these tokens. And it has 3 threat on it. Alright, so we're shuffling up. We're going to draw 6 cards. Oh, we need to choose a color. Always green. It's our punishment color for forgetting to choose one. Alright, so we are shuffling up and drawing our 6 cards now. Alright, so we got a really good piece of armor right away. We do not need these supersonic punches to start, or this Make the Call. And I'm going to get rid of this Inspired, just keep the rest. Okay, so this is looking pretty sweet. It's our go. We're going to Futurist with Tony Stark because we're fishing for better cards. Oh, giving up. Well, we'll take the Pepper Pots to hand. Ugh, maybe we won't. How does this read? Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 to your hand and discard the others. Okay. So we will add Pepper Pots and discard the others. Gosh, I'm deciding if I even wanted to use Pepper or keep Pepper Pots, but I did. I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3 for a Pepper. And we'll use her to play these boots, giving us +1 health. And we're going to ready up. We'll get rid of Wonder Man at this point and draw 5 cards. So we did not flip this first turn. We may regret that. So Rhino is going to get a free threat. He is going to scheme for 1, just 1. And we have to deal with 2 encounter cards. The first one is an armor suit for Rhino. The second one is Gang Up, so it'll surge. That'll surge. That will not. So we will exhaust our identity card and surge. So I guess it will. That'll surge. Wow. Rhino likes to attack. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Ouch. Well, there goes those boots that we played. It's like the worst. Alright, it's our go. We're going to flip 3 cards here. See what's coming to our hand. I think we'll take the Maria Hill. We will pay 1, 2 for this vest. We're going to flip, paying 1, 2 for a Maria Hill and drawing a card. And then we'll pay 1, 2 for these gauntlets. I don't like flipping, but I don't think we can afford not to for too many more turns. So we'll ready Iron Man and thwart 2 here. Maria Hill thwart 2 off that scheme. Actually, you know what? They'll both go for that scheme and get rid of it. And we'll leave this 2 here. She'll take a consequential damage. We will ping Rhino for 1. Badoink. And we're only drawing 3 cards. So we are going to flip pretty soon. And we actually didn't hit him for 1. We hit the shield for 1. So he's going to get a threat. He is going to attack. And we'll have Maria Hill block for 3. That's okay. And we get 1 encounter card. It stuns us. Oh no, it does stun us because Scorpion's not out. So that's one of the cards from Scorpion's set. Scorpion attacks your hero. If no attack was made this way, you are stunned. We're stunned. Stunned. Stunned, I say. Alright, it's our go. We'll use gauntlets to clear stun for future reuses. We're going to thwart twice to get that down to 0. And actually, I guess we could just thwart once, but we can thwart twice. We'll flip, we'll Futurist, looking at the top 3 cards we got here. We're going to grab that Avengers Mansion. We'll Pepper Pots and pay 1, 2 for that Avengers Mansion and draw a card. Not quite enough to play Mockingbird. We're going to discard Strength and draw 5. So the reason I'm discarding Strength is using Pepper Pots, I'll be able to use it again on my next turn, and that way it lets me get to more of these lovely tech armors that are here waiting for us. So, Rhino's turn, he's going to get a threat. He's going to scheme for 1, just 1, feels good, and we get an encounter card, which is, okay, cool. We're stunned again. Who would have thought it? It's our go. We'll draw a card with Avengers Mansion. We will play something and use Pepper Pots. We'll probably play this armor and use Pepper Pots. So that puts us up to 15 hit points. We will pay for another set of gloves, pay for a helmet, and now we can Futurist. We'll grab that helicarrier. We could flip. We'll attack to clear stunned. We'll thwart the main scheme. We'll attack to deal 1 here. And I guess we'll ready and attack one more time for 1. Call that a day. Drawing, so we have 5 tech upgrades, so our hand size is 6 currently, so we're going to draw 4 cards. That does empty our deck. There's our Stark Tower. So we will get an encounter card for emptying our deck. Alright. What's going to go on here? He's going to get a threat. He is going to attack us. We are not going to defend, so he's attacking for 3, 4. And we get 2 encounter cards. First one has 2 threat on it, and more threat if anyone was stunned, but no one was. And a little strength upgrade for Rhino, just what we needed him to have. So we didn't really use our allies to stall the game out very much, but we're succeeding anyway, because Iron Man is Iron Man. What do we want to do here? Well, we can't futurist right away, that stinks. Got nobody to use that on. Let's draw a card. Okay, there's somebody to use that on. Yeah, let's pay 1 for rocket boots. Let's pay 1, 2, 3 for a helicarrier. 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2, 3 for a helicarrier. We'll reduce the cost of the next card, letting us play Hawkeye for that many. He's going to get 4 arrow counters on him. And we can go crazy. We can get rid of all the threat. We can attack twice, getting rid of this shield. And Hawkeye can attack once, taking a damage. And I think we're going to flip before. Or no, we get more on this side, so we're not going to flip. We get to draw 7 cards now, which is pretty awesome for Iron Man. So he gets a threat. He attacks us for 4 plus something. We're just going to let it come through, because we're going to have to heal soon anyway. Good thing we got some downtime. And we get an encounter card. It is Scorpion. He attacks us immediately for 3 and stuns us. So we got some things to get rid of now. It's good. It's getting boring over here, you know. We will shoot some arrows at him. That gets some of the damage out of the way. It's our go. I don't think there's any allies in there. We will pay for Wonder Man. We will Repulsor Blast, so we discard the top 5 cards of our deck. We're targeting Scorpion right now. We don't have a ton of lightning bolts, so we're only going to hit him for 3, which is kind of a bummer. That keeps him alive. But we can do our basic attack to clear stunned and kill him off with those gloves, because we don't need him. Oh gosh, we don't need him lingering. I did the cardinal sin of Tabletop Simulator. I used the delete key. It's a bad thing to do. So we are exhausted from attacking. These 2 things are exhausted. And these all go to our discard pile. In a different order, but we're not going to use them anyway. We'll draw a card. We will play some more boots. We will play a downtime. We'll thwart. And we got a flips. When we flip, well actually before we flip, we'll ready. Then we'll flip, and now we have 5 recovery, so we'll heal to 11, which is great. I can futurist, just looking for anything here. Wow. I don't really want any of this, but we'll take lead from the front, I guess. And readying everything up. So, we draw 4 cards. He gets a threat. He's scheming for 1, 2. Still haven't really hit him yet, but soon. And we get a encounter card, Under Fire Surge, and 2 more cards. Alright, Stampede is gonna surge. Sandman, he's finally not gonna surge. And that card that's gonna surge. Wow. Alright, I'll exhaust all my upgrades for this turn, because Who else is an upgrade? You're an upgrade, you're an upgrade. That doesn't feel too bad to me. And I don't want to exhaust, because I want to be able to heal one more time. I can have 17 hit points, so I want to use them. So healing 5. I will futurist before I flip. It's probably a mistake, but we'll take the enhanced awareness. We'll draw a card. Okay. We'll pay 2 for enhanced awareness, which gets 3 resource counters on it. That's going to be like our aerial creator. I forgot to arrows with Hawkeye, but that's my fault. We will flip. Wow, we got lots of things to do here. Let's pay with a morale boost and a war machine for a squirrel girl. She's going to ping everybody for 1. That puts us in striking range of Rhino here, or of Sandman, I guess. We can't ready ourselves. That's a bummer, but we can pay 1, 2 for a lead from the front. We can discard a card to let War Machine or Wonder Man attack for 4. He'll get rid of that guy. Hawkeye can attack for 2. Squirrel Girl can attack for 2. Look at that Look at that Tony leading the Avengers to victory here. Drawn 7 cards once I ready like the 2/3 of my deck that is not there. Alright. 4 more cards. Bad guy turn. He gets a threat. Oh noes. He attacks for 4 plus something, and we'll have Squirrel Girl chump block. That's what she's there for. And we get 2 encounter cards. A Hydra Dude with guard. And Shadows of the Past. Great, great. No problems. Alright, so what happens with Shadows of the Past? Our Nemesis minion comes out who has Retaliate. All of these go in here. Good thing we don't have a ton of lightning bolts. And we get this thing with 4 threat on it. Okay, okay. We probably got to start pushing to the end of this game here soon. Unfortunately, there's a ton of dudes out here just slapping us in the face. So we are going to... Is Nick Fury in here? Question number 1. No, it is just Squirrel Girl. Let's draw a card. Did not draw Nick Fury. Had to try. My gosh. Eventually I'll remember to use Hawkeye's arrows. It's going to be a great day. I am going to drop a Repulsor Blast to let Wonder Man attack. And we will inspire him first, so he has 4 attack. So he'll clear out this guy. Sadly, that kills him because of the Retaliate, but we got rid of him, so that's the key there. We will go Aerial, because now our helmet can remove 1 threat from each of these. Our gauntlets can ping for 2 twice and get rid of the Hydra Mercenary. We can hit this side scheme for 2. Actually, before we do that, let's pay 1 for a morale boost. So we can hit that side scheme for 3. We can ready and hit the main scheme for 3. Feels really good. Not making much progress, but we're getting things done. Let's see here. We can make the call on Squirrel Girl. Bring her back out into the real world. She'll ping everybody for 1. And I guess we can play Repulsor Blast. So this is going to hit Rhino for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that'll hit him down to 1 hit point. At this point, we're out of cards. I don't feel the need to flip. I guess Squirrel Girl can finish him off. Lots of things to ready. All right, so he's going to go to the next phase. He's going to gain tough. We're going to gain a stunned. Morale boost goes over here. I guess we have +1 defense this turn too, though, in case we want to use it. Bad guy's turn. He's going to get a threat. He's going to attack. We're going to have Squirrel Girl block. That's what she's there for. So she's taking 6 to the face. Sounds great. Hawkeye's still chilling here with 2 health. We have 1 encounter card. It is the Villain Schemes. So he's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's our turn. So we probably should have drawn cards up. Would have been smart. We'll draw 1 more card with Mansion. And bingo bango, let's see what we can do. I like the idea of getting a War Machine out because don't see him played a lot, and I think that could be fun. So let's reduce his cost by 1, and then let's pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for a War Machine. We will Pepper Pots to inspire him, so he now has 3 attack. And we will Power of Leadership to give all our guys +1 for this turn. So we'll go Ariel. We will Thwart for 1, 2, 3. We'll ready. Rhino hasn't been hit in this stage yet, so he's at 16. We might just be able to off him this turn. Rhino's really turning out to be a joke for this deck. So Iron Man can hit him for 2, which will get rid of Tough. And I can hit him for 4 more, hitting him down to 12. War Machine has 4 attack, which is just crazy. Hawkeye has 2 attack. Not super worth it. We can remove a threat here before we forget. Oh, I'm stunned. So that first 2 attack didn't do anything. My bad. So the gloves are what cleared Tough, and then the second gloves didn't enact. Hawkeye's got 2 attack. We'll just go in with him. There's no point in holding back right now. We already forgot our arrows 4 times. We're probably not going to remember them at this point. We used just about everything we have. We haven't taken damage in like several turns because we've always had someone to defend, but I don't know if we'll be defending with our 3 health left War Machine. This is like a really cool card when you can get inspired on it, because now he's 3 attack a turn. He's 12 attack over 4 turns. Sounds great to me. We are going to get 2 encounter cards like almost every other turn now if we keep playing Repulsor Blasts. He's going to get a threat. He's going to attack us for 5 plus something. We're just going to let it come. So he's attacking us for 7. But it doesn't even phase us. Here's our second encounter card. So the first one is choose to either deal 1 damage to your hero for each upgrade you control, or choose and discard an upgrade you control. Goodbye, downtime. Nice knowing ya. And a little dude with card. That's so cute. It's like 3 extra health on a Rhino. Coolio. Coolio. Our turn. Let's draw a card. Where are our double resources right now? Ugh. Let's go Ariel. So we can ping for 2. Yoinkers. We're going to play Mockingbird. Not sure how yet. 1, 2, 3. So Mockingbird comes into play. She'll stun Rhino, and then she will attack this Hydra Mercenary for 1. We will reduce the cost of morale boost by 1. We will play Wonder Man as our 3rd ally. So Iron Man has 2 attack. He can hit for 1, 2. He can ready and hit for 1, 2. And then War Machine's a 3, so he can go 1, 2, 3. And we'll use Mr. Wonderman to finish Rhino off. So that is the Leadership Iron Man deck we built. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out the podcast. In future episodes, we're always going to build a deck live. So one of us is going to be assigned to come up with a concept, and then we'll build the deck. If you have decks you want us to build, let me know in the comments, or let us know on our Facebook page, Marvel Champions Monthly. And we can add it to a future episode. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once I get back up and running on three or four videos a week, we'll use this deck quite a bit. So thanks for tuning in.